Hey, yeah. What are you doing? We're good.
Are we live?
Yeah. Live from PRI.
Hey, Wes Buck here, Dragon Street Magazine, second in. It is Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Hope you guys are doing well. We are live from the PRI show, downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. Huge shout out to the PRI team for providing us this incredible podcast studio. I love this. 2 years in a row, the podcast pack, super awesome deal, and we appreciate the opportunity. This is Leanne over here. It's all possible. We got a squad here. We've got my usual cohorts, Mike Carpenter, JT Hudson over here behind the camera. He'll rotate in and out. We're also joined by my partner in crime, Vic Alvarez, owner of Bradenton Motorsports Park, and of course, drag racing superstar, one of the best known racers in the space right now, Justin Swanshire. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you.
Of course, thanks for having us. This has not been the whole thing. After we decided to.
Dude, I told him last night, JW Marriott Bar. I feel like I've been a tremendous amount of time, but this guy, young man, to see him, I met Justin for the first time in Fudge Racing. You're I think maybe radio first at Lights Out. They're coming down the launch events in Valdosta, and I knew that moment. Like just that atmosphere, your kids, the way you interact with your family, your mom goes racing and everything, dad, chief, you got all the city guys that have been around the team for years. It's a good thing. I think he's got a right nature. But thank you guys for being here. And how's the show? Justin, I'll start with you. Is this like a big business thing for you? Or are you spending time with family, or how do you treat this one?
So I came to PRI this year to train for business. Usually I do PRI just to get away. You got race hard all year long, go to all these events, and basically want to come out. I told my guys, they busted their table all their long house and bring PRI, take it to some nice dinners, go out and have fun. But for me, I wanted to go reach out to the company that I did throughout the whole entire year. So I told myself I was training for business this year. I did my signing directly for the day, so now we can walk around and try to see companies that we work with and companies that we can talk with. Really want to get on the north side of things, begin to get help. Moving forward into the community.
So one of the big announcements earlier that you made about was Swan Rentals, right? And expanding your brand, which is something that I encourage a lot of the chiefs and a lot of these drivers to do, because that's really a significant opportunity for this guy there. You've got a successful program, but throw another one in the trailer, or have another car in the stable that they offer in this program. Are you getting positive reaction?
I have. I got a lot of things. It's something new to me. Proline doesn't do that. I've seen long racing do it. File has been down that road. We've done it. Plus, I've got to talk to a lot of people to really see how the format works. And that's where it's hard for somebody to come up with that kind of thing. And that's where it's been the most difficult deal where, I had to learn as in, I got one guy that's lined up. It's a real time for I'm located, starting there, see where it goes, see where it's important, and possibly grow it to be bigger or something very major. But I think it's hard for me to figure out what route to go as I'm a racer. I want to see everybody race. I wish I could have a car where everything right, but just don't have that right now. It's been a tricky deal, but I've kind of gone across the team that what they do that it's called stone and want to drive.
Well, it's for me, I feel like it really seems like a lot of money, but it's not. When you compare it to something in trouble, hiring a driver to see, like blowouts on the side. I told
You might be able to make that one. I might just be my part of something.
that may need to play. What do you think? What's the movement like today? I mean, we've been walking around in a bunch of meetings, and you feel. I certainly feel something happening. The vibe is very positive.
Yeah, I'm still coming off the Snowbird's high, and I think the vibe here really is really happy with that event. There's a lot of energy behind what we're doing with the World Series. And it's just been, everyone's really excited. But that's cool because I've come down for years and years and years. And this kind of excitement, I don't think I felt this about drag racing in the winter, right? Like everybody goes to see your it's never been what it is now. That energy, that excitement is just great.
It really is. Mike, can you feel like the mood is decidedly positive across the board, not just our stuff? I mean, everybody seems to be.
Yeah, our stuff. Also, race last week. Follow Pennsylvania racing. It seems like really caught everyone's attention. So, and then making this trend from Florida, these over straight to the PRI. It's the first time we've been I guess we do this every year. This is kind of, yeah, it ain't easy, but I mean, in the end, this.
Yeah, 100%. Nick and I were texting earlier in the week. He's like, "Can you read their what happened last weekend? Just like technically our jobs." You know, you're like, "Nah, not really bad. It's pretty great."
That's what we're pretty blessed to get to hang out with such a talented. That's something. Speaking of talented, we do have a race winner from, so we expect them to be on this spots. Then Mr. Lyle for that show. And it's I believe with this year. And what last from last year, we from 75 minutes.
What's up, LB? Still dog. You doing well? You still are you still riding the same ride that Nick's talking about? Driving that LDR back? It's
I'm still, it's all pretty free on the daughter. I was looking at my state. Actually, get me one of those 500 for the second race. It's well. And they went quick. I'm out. I'm out. That's not happening. Well, you increase your responsibility to the race. Yeah, they're back to back for. It's not been that long. Skill check. We were doing. She's speaking of that skill checks. Figure out improve and building time on ball for attention. Too many words. Common skills. Flush. That for you is about 3 times. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
okay. Sorry. We took up like all of our production stuff.
We gotta do this.
We got so much stuff out and then I said, "Oh, maybe this. We're taking this thing out. For all of our stuff. We had cheats each ride over. Survey and you how about that? It'll be white enough of it right down there. And I said, "That stuff's never going back together. It stayed in right to that." So
I think
something must have been done for you. The nitrous is really good at Charles Harper too. Well, let's talk a little bit about the seniors. We pro-line and I'd like to talk about the bump spot and just the competition because one of the big storylines this past week was Lucas Field in the history of a drag race in 364 bump spot. And we had guys run 364 games and they take that game down Saturday night to that home. And it really tough competition. And they were with 15 cars in the 60s. You know, 15 plus cars in the 60s. What do you guys make of just how far pro modified racing has come in recent years? Because it feels like this thing has evolved really, really fast. Like it was making moves, but all of a sudden now, I mean, I feel like we're almost desensitized to how many cars there are. We are making the fun.
I think that's to credit to you guys. Part of that, you got to look at the attention I think is getting very outside of what I would have to consider that PRI racing and mid-race drag race racer were really important in the group. And now you've got NBK stars like Justin Knott, Bob Ross, Callie Gillen, we've got all these people here. Scott Taylor,
is there, versus there, like bringing these worlds together. Like that's the magic of this. Yeah, since once in a lifetime, I was thinking about it from a fan perspective. There's nowhere in the world where you can go see all these guys and gals from all these different walks of the racing life come together once a year, 2-3 times a race, and race one another on level playing field. It's not like we're on a top field and on the pro side or side of the they're all coming, flying behind the wheel and out and we get to see pursuit. Because to me it was special. Doesn't mean anything just leave the race that I wouldn't say the Street Outlaws in the series because it's one of the key hottest properties in the history of drag racing. We had if you've been around the page, on TV and all that stuff. Was it cool for you at all to like know that Derek Anders was in the lanes and Beatron Brown's in the lanes and all these guys that win world championships in the NHRA?
Yeah, no, like you said, it was a cool experience to be able to bring everybody what's around here. And that's what I like about it. We only won 66. I didn't qualify. Got that fast speed that y'all had. I was on the outside looking in. I think when I went up there, the bump was a 66 with a 9. It was a 65 or something. Actually, it was a 6. So I was like, you know what? I think it might be 65. everything on the stage. Like, I did that. Like 66. I was like, all right, I'm in for a second. And I think there was like 4 behind me, and then all of a sudden it just kept dropping. People started falling. Like everybody that was there, and there was a lot of people. Like y'all said, there's a lot of people that felt like they were secure. And then out of nowhere, I mean, I can tell you right now, I got to watch it. I was working outside and show stand shut them back. That's what they got going on. They both went below 65. And I was like, you know what? They've been showing throughout the game. They put it together in the last round. Good. And then all of a sudden, it broke out. And the bump was, what did it end up being? 64?
I predicted 64 and then.
David, so we can go back to the check and make sure 3 weeks ago, I believe 64 to 70.
Yeah. Coach,
Yep.
that man, it surprised me to be honest. I mean, you just throw in like radio prep, running all these different cars, and various conditions. We had heat on Sunday, we didn't have on Friday and Saturday. I was like, I don't know, but I was genuinely excited. And I'll say the coolest thing about this whole deal, in my opinion, will be at the next race. There will be at least a half dozen the first thing qualified at the Super Iowa Nationals, and we'll make sure we're insurance.
There's nothing that says bad. I mean, you just want to make, I want to here, from 61 or something like that. Something like that, I'm thinking in the seminars. And there's nothing that says about it at all. I'll draw something.
I mean, we could talk about it. That's let's show things like Brandon has series.
Well, and that's the good thing about it is like so many events that go to nobody gets celebrated, even at MBK, Midwest and all that. You have 5, 8 people that are like you, and you know for sure they're in. You know for sure like Stevie Jackson, great racer. He's automatically be in some of these areas, but there was a time where he coming outside looking at, and he went a 62. He got it, did the job, but. I think there was 64 or 66. I said at the beginning, you have 57 that can run. That's 60 to 63. So that's where it makes it very different. Yes, you got a few up there run that 58, 59, but that's where the competition is so much tougher and it was so much different. I was excited to be a part of it, and I think I'll be better at the next one. Like I said, I probably didn't pick up 2 numbers, but 66, but it was awesome just to see how fast it feels. And see how people be able to take more on Sunday and eat. And y'all did the deal differently where chip off every round. I think that was awesome. Because, most people when they go to an event, they kind of strategize as in, I'm going to run this guy. If I win, I go ahead and run this one. So I think the chip off for you offers.
Not the only thing you got to remember next.
Dude, I think it gives me goosebumps. That was what changed on. I got to see because, and I would go over to him like, hey, who do you got this from? Because we did not know until after they get over there doing chip cross. So that was actually pretty crazy. So all you gotta do is just get in, and you have
It's anybody's ready. So we always say that. I think we had ourselves with that. Bring your mic and jump on the rules. You just want it to be that if you want like any one of these, the chip drop thing is. I'm glad that with Flow racing live stream captured so much of that because the reason I want to do the chip draw I've always been is the reason we started Dragon Street 20 years ago was to put faces to the names for the names. Like that was always, I remember growing up, like my favorite racers. I didn't know what they looked like. I never heard of Paul. I knew what their car looked like. They're always like a team captains. But you never got to meet them or see them out and about. So you've been putting faces to those names and creating a moment where, Mark Indy and Derek Ford got to look at each other square in the face. And I think creating those moments are great for our fans. Get to see how these guys interact. Some are kind of talkative, otherwise are pretty quiet, reserved, and bringing that out and getting that reaction. When Jay Harris turned or Jason Harris, Jay Cox, like getting that reaction whenever they're like, oh, of course I gotta run you. Like those are such great moments for our fans. I feel like Star doesn't have those and all the things that happen in community, and that stuff shouldn't be like and we get to see that. But now everybody's getting to see that.
And something else that I think we have been missing, we're still missing a little bit, but I think what you guys are doing is a lot. We haven't had that in a really long time. I want to MF someone. In the driver's meet, we can shake hands, but I want that to show foot everywhere. You need somebody to pick a side and cheer from both sides of the stands for a common goal. We've been missing that.
I think as the platform continues to get bigger, I think that comes out naturally. Did you experience that in UK? Like, whenever you got all that attention and all these eyeballs on you, TV, like that comes out kind of naturally. I think the presentation that we're doing, and I think these guys will start to come out of their shells a little bit more naturally. We have to push through.
And that's where me and you actually talked about that before, is that you think the drivers got to want to do it as well. You can't force it on them. Like, loud talk shit, I talk shit, I like to have fun. But that's just a part of the operating program. You as Wes Buck can't make us go out there and do that. So
But the level of competition that we have is gonna bring that. Sure. When you're going to 60 Formula 8 and not qualifying, like when you do qualify, it's a huge deal to bring in something else. It's gonna bring it up. So we created the platform.
And I think that winner take all first, you know what I mean? Like it's, I mean, I'm like Jess was saying earlier, I wish I could give $1 billion to every drag racer on planet Earth, but you're not there yet. But whenever the stakes are high, and the difference between being paid or getting nothing, I mean, that's going to bring someone out to. A lot of that's by design, that, again, somebody's going to go, I mean, this isn't, it kind of smacks the budget. Some of the conversations Justin and I have had 100 times. It's a totally different deal. Racing for money, and racing for prize. Totally different deal. And you got the top end, you got to take for top. And things got. I mean, that changes the dynamic. And that's why I'm seeing the energy at road races that we do. Because that dynamic is very difficult to recreate. But the best we can do what we're doing right now is we're taking so it's a pretty amazing thing. I'm actually just about you guys. I looked at that list and like, gosh, this is like a great past character. So this is a great group of people that's doing even what we're doing. And I'm telling you, that's only affects the future. And there's no doubt about it. Cars that look like cars, driven by cowboys and cowboys, do it yourself versus roughnecks, blue collar people. This is the future of drag racing. Either no doubt about it.
Right. And I don't think you on top of them. You've got stars like that. It's top as a world champion. I think the end of the championship, I know there's a lot of work.
The amount of business that people go through, leasing cars, exactly on the first time, people waste. Like the things that people were doing to come and race for that, send the line.
I feel like it's a history piece to all these other great things that are happening in our sport. So I'm excited about that. We can maintain our position as our primary business strategy. Magazine, we try to support every section, series, event, big grassroots or professional, we support them all. So we kind of get to do our own thing. Not set on anybody's toes. Stay out of the way. We also get to bring all the attention. It's only way I thought was stupid. Yeah. So I don't think I've ever seen that type of buzz really around an event, social media, everything. It was obviously kind of having a huge following or superstar, but just even before that happened, it was the talk of town. Like,
We were united in the news and loud and things. Like, I feel like if you weren't there, you still had a good feeling about it.
my wife told me to be creative, successfully creative. She's like, I've never felt like I missed out by not going to the race with this weekend. I felt like I missed out, So, but hey, Ryan, do you want to come over here? We got Ryan Amber from LNC. It's kind of such a great considering it's fine. That's you guys have a shower.
I will.
I just imagine that I keep hearing that the LBA dealer stuff is so good to the fans.
You go for it.
Reported. You're gonna do some talking shit?
Wow, it's not a great people. It sounds, you sound better than money.
Yeah.
Minute.
In a minute, she said in the car.
JC, you can't go back in that news.
Oh no, I fight.
He's like, I'll be for it. It's like, oh, I told me. Totally covered up.
Just like drag.
Y'all are gonna leave me hanging.
Yeah, drag racing.
You just as drag racing.
Where's my dad?
Yeah,
Be in here.
I can smell it. It smells.
I can.
Oh, so smooth, it's criminal.
So it's criminals. Not wondering.
No, that's our slogan.
Oh, he's certified. My face didn't help that. Dude, shout out. The official tequila of the Dragon Illustrated Winter Series. Oh, boy, here's you guys. Very good.
It's not the same Irish, but
It's a spot, but I
then you should.
that's really good. We're gonna have that one thing on the night. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't go.
We get it from like 40 cases, so you see.
Oh, yeah. The Dragon Illustrated Party,
Wherever you're at, we can get some of that.
So talk to JT.
is the Dragon Illustrated Party sold out?
Yes, it's sold out, but I still, we'll go to one in one out. So if you want to come, show your work, and as soon as somebody leaves, I can come and do a huge shout out. I'm going to do Dragon Straight After Hours, powered by Racers Club, Ellen Candy, and Anthony's Tequila, in the nightclub on Meridian Street, downtown Indianapolis. We've got a club sold. Every ticket, every VIP ticket is sold out. It's going to be amazing.
If heater's outside, keep it warm.
Is this 10th year street thing that we do in the party? Isn't this the 10th year?
Probably.
So it'll be a big time. You know, we always have fun, Justin. Everybody. The coolest thing about it is too, it's like everybody's there.
Like, it's cool because you get to see everybody when you see the racetrack, but we're not like all running around trying to do something. We just like, hey, guys, some fun. Yeah, it's really interesting. That's what that's.
Everybody needs it. There's a little bit we miss out on beers.
Pockets. I think that's like the issue that goes in your head.
No, it's not. You're all thinking it. I just said.
That's absolutely great. Well, hey, I want to talk real quick about what are your plans like moving forward? Like 2000, both of you guys have kind of obviously you got a new deal with Tommy Yeomans, driving 3 different cars. But tell us, we'll start with you, Lyle. Like, are you looking at PRA 2025 and dive in with Pro Boost?
Yeah, so this was the first time I've came with a PRI and known what it's been in 2005.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive for Tommy Yeomans and Queen Boost. That being the PRA, he also beat in Pro Street in 2000. And then the radio outlaw series on Tommy Yeomans first 75 cars and then
You're gonna be free tonight.
not a game. So I was 3 cars in Orlando, 3 cars in Steve Road, 3 cars in the street. So obviously, just working. It's a lot.
Do you have any interest in that, like moving into some of these other stations and series? Just you clearly proven that you kind of love these guys. Do you have a desire to ever do, PRA Boost or focus on drag racing or what?
It depends on, so like, no prep teams, it's my bread and butter. I love running it. It's an awesome station to be a part of. We're in the process, we're at season 8. So that's my goal to be going. I just built a 1967 Mustang, like that little more car. So I received that January 1st. And then, but I'm also building a new robot. So I got a brand new C7 Synergy Corvette. Never been to Corvette guy, but I got to see this car and it's awesome. So we're in the process of building that. And then we're just gonna see where it goes. I'm going to be able to, I got some great ground leads where I want to be able to do a lot of different places. So like Lyle does, 3 or 4 different cars. I want to be able to do that too. I want to be able to show when you're at these events, to be able to have some talk on the show that still works. And I was trying to run 3 cars, but I dropped it out on the others, and then I put this take it out of 1 car. So I'm trying to get myself to be able to run multiple cars. So if NPK wasn't happening, yes, you'd see me in more Pro Mod, or Route 75, radios, and all that. So, right now, NPK is my ultimate goal, and that's one of the.
Will you be at Big Jake's races at Extreme Raceway Park in Texas?
I own keys to Texas. And thanks for doing I'll be there too, but I'm not gonna argue with it right now. I know that's something that's I have agreements on the thought.
And I think there's another guy that's really good. So he's on the search for tricky and bringing that type of excitement. That was, I feel like up until this weekend, when you were part of the 2 biggest happenings of the drag racing season in 2024. How do you guys think, like, how do we, I know that you take some heat for it on social media, right? For like these what were they want us to do today, the fake grudge races or whatever. But it's part of it is we have to create something. You know, because to go back to Justin's earlier point, a lot of these guys don't have, they're not naturally inclinated to like start popping it. So we kind of got to drive and bust on it.
And it's a little bit, I mean, they were like, even.
And then we're like I can tell you right now, I'm very excited to watch Spencer Hyder and Enders. Like I was actually elder start line, and I was a part of it. Like, I was trying to figure out who was going to win, and then probably she was in the center. She was still the switch. The only thing that I could think about is that they were both going to like flip the balls. She was going to drop the switch, and it would have been all bad. Like that's the only thing.
We don't let Courtney hold a switch that works. That thing is a fake switch.
Yeah, that was the only thing that I could think of. I really like that. And then they faced each other again on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
Second round.
Spencer got to get some get back because, like I said, that Christmas dinner later on this week will be exciting.
Yeah,
Well, exactly. And then 1-1, so you have to be.
and I hope the fans out there recognize that that's how those things start. That's how that becomes a thing, right?
Yeah, it don't necessarily, it don't necessarily always have to be fun, right? And that's part of, and that's what I said. Where, some of them I think got aggravated was, you had some of the racers that didn't even know they were doing their trumps. And that's where it was like a small issue. But like once you had Antron and Lyle Grun there, I mean, that was a good one right there too. But you made it exciting. It's no only got to be fun. It's all, it should be better than it is.
But I think too that when there's this level of competition, there's gonna be growth. We talked about earlier. It's only going to go from here, like I'm sure that Erica wants to get, wants to get her get that exam. It's gonna be on the next week from there. We keep them.
100%.
Yeah, I think that we saw more than, they're like, unless you talk about the brigades and BOMO are not having the back right, they're going to be the other some being brigade.
Oh, yeah.
Back to right.
We'll probably get a couple of them locked into that party. There's always need of a folks.
Do you guys do something like that? Get a practice room? Listen, I like my boy Kai. I was pulling for my voice of money. Being junior, man. I feel like being short for junior would be one of the I got every round. I see people like
I was scared every time I went up there.
the good thing about it was I won $100 first time. So I just willing to bet $100 again. So the problem is the guy kept winning. So that's, I just kept going all the way. So at the end of the night, I was good. So that's what I said. Guy, I was good.
Have a huge target.
I'm gonna surprise it. I mean, basically, it's all the time. So, years and years and years of racing. Flashlights start. Any shoots with the tree race seems like that was getting
I was surprised because he said he was coming there. He made it past the November.
He said he didn't care if he was qualified. He didn't care if he won. He didn't care nothing. He was going to treat everyone.
He did every round of the final round. Then he was bad. And it wasn't even like he just had it. Just
Right
right
there.
there.
But that's where it comes from competition. Like for me, like, first off, I was expecting like 25 to 30 towards the end was getting a little young, but I even said that, the lights were going to dictate a lot of racing.
Yeah, and it did. And that's what we want to see, the cars so close together, and the drivers with the different speakers. So, hey, real quick, guys, we're going to swap some folks in.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, just getting started.
You want to start the actual January 45th, 6th.
23rd, 45th, USA Nationals done bad. Race 2 in the Winter Series.
All right, maybe let's look before you get out of here. What's the cost going to be?
I'll tell you right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
63 with a 5.
All right, y'all hear that all right now? And who do you think's going to win?
Who I think is going to win? After this last weekend, I'll never predict who I think is going to win ever again. I think that's what I think. Dude, I'm still up at night about that whole race. I'm not predicting anything.
They got one spot on the back there on five.
It's barely out of his eyes.
I was messed up. I didn't sleep that whole night. But no, I'm not making a prediction of that. The long to me is 60.
Wow.
64-5.
I get this one.
You're the ball.
No, he's the winner.
I've taken the 64-5 this past week.
Holy
What do you think the most could be, Justin?
Man, I don't like it in the field thing a lot. I don't know what the air is like in Denver. I don't really race there, so if the air is good, then I'm gonna go with them and say it's gonna be a sleep race. I think you're gonna see some people if the air does get extremely good, like it was in the beginning of the week. Air was starting to get a little way at the end. I think you're gonna see some people show out and run at 57, 58, and like 60s. You're gonna have 60 hours. That's what I'm going at. So I'm just hoping I get in the fields.
We believe in you, brother. Justin, thank you so much. Mike, do you want to jump on here and be a part of this interview with PRI? Mike, welcome to the show. We got the president, PRI. Thank you so much for joining us here. We were just so out at the beginning of the show. We're flying together from El Bandido to Tequila, getting straight pro side motorcycle superstar, popping in as well. But I'm just curious, one of the first things we spoke about when we sat down at the PRI podcast paddock was just the vibe here at PRI being seeming is not to say that it's not always generally pretty positive here, but there's something in the air. Are you feeling that?
That's no, and it's there is a crazy vibe here. I've been to for over a decade and been to a bunch of these. They all have voices in heaven. This one, high energy, high vibe. It's just got things to move on, people together. I and be out and he's talking about pretty close up. All behind your back to pretty open world for the first time.
I couldn't agree more. We felt it like walking around the halls with calls suite so far. It just feels like people are optimistic. They're looking forward. They're excited about next season. I'm not seeing anybody doing a lot of positivity, a lot of great things happening. This for drag racing specifically, but across all motorsports right now. So tell us real quick just a little bit about how this whole deal came together. New leadership at PRI. I feel like there's been a lot of movement at PRI, new headquarters, expanding the show, doing different things. And kind of what's the genesis and what's your vision for the future of this trade show with the PRI organization?
Sure, some benefits like all right.
Yeah, I figured you got
I do it really quick. So here, right, on see my flight here, right, 2 years ago, I kind of where going and things we all and I would say that they were really focused on how we should brand and everything that is so involved about fishing this organization stays like it should since it's 1988 it's the different friction. And they made the list and it was something out of years ago. Put myself possibly by those rare days. So when I see that quarter delay, you got right at quarter of the and then Washington DC or all of that will be all on sweet and my big focus right now, so I take away under a year ago, and I've been held focused really living on the road, meeting with racetrack owners, promoters, sanctions bodies, tons of customers, manufacturers, buyers, and just really wanting to understand what do we need to do. I mean, a little bit about that. Tell me a lot about what we need to do. What do we need to do better? What do we need to solve? And it was a kind of the world trade shows has changed. They become experiential. If we're doing the same show today, 5 years from now, well, that's a good thing. We're going to have to continue to change and evolve in the industry. I really understand that. The only way to truly figure that out is to go out, walk the streets, and talk to everybody. And, there's like next generation in what sense. I got Gen X. My dad dragged me to racetracks and he kind of, build that in me and today's generation is a little different. We're doing that for Jim's parents. They're still right. But it doesn't feel like, and I've been getting sports saying, it doesn't feel like it did like 60s, 70s, 80s. And so it's like, okay, they gotta be that big, people start voice kind of enter to really show. And, we have 43,000 sports in some of the city. Last year, that was 8,000. So some people think, gosh, I'm going to put a lot of on steering wheels on those cities, we see those products, levels. Those are all sometimes very much here, right? So that's our manufacturing, like building the products that we bring to the all real far. And so that lets the business side activity side of it. Not everyone can afford to get a big car. I love cars. It's awesome. But your average 8, 10, 12-year-old might not have access. Send us another way. Compliment that. And sure, I think they're so it's that, and then take it on to the next one. It's where you can fly around. You know, you're pretty you have roughly, I would say, any revenue volume, you have about 70 to 80 cars per year. We don't have any connection. That's all us. On the work thing, you know, we work with the vacation, that are spending time building. Totally. That comes for you this morning. You gotta get this. The guy sponsored the program. I said, the other reason I sponsored it, I need talent. I need employees. I'm hoping if I sponsor it, it's a real amazing great. They're English.
I mean, it's really, I think that's one of the biggest challenges. Like I've aimed at 80 to together. And it's in the cafe to drag racing or motorsports in general is just like, it's a little different than it was when we were kids.
Yeah, we just gotta think different.
You gotta think a little bit different. Like violence, you know, and the industry, yeah, there's a cool partnership with the track racing video game called the track. So very popular iPhone mobile game, and it's an actually really cool game. Like the drag racing aspect of it, did a fantastic job with it. And then we have a partnership with them now where we put the winners of the races in the game. And people can buy those cars and download it and share with our drivers. So it's like a really good positive thing. But it's, I mean, wireless adoption experience, your money drag racing car is going to be in the game here in a few short weeks. And it's like getting someone to be able to drive your money, even if it's in a video game, then just deepens their relationship and some sport. And hopefully that would get them out to the racetrack to see it in person someday and get a decent job. But, you know, one day we got a car in there. So, Ryan, what have you went all year long participating in the NHRA Mission Foods Drag Race Series? What's your kind of take on that next generation of people? Because I feel like the pathway in motorcycle racing maybe a little bit more manageable, you know, where you don't got to necessarily buy tracks or cars, or you could go perhaps finance a motorcycle at your local Honda dealership and head out to the racetrack on your business. Sure. What do you take?
That's how we got started. You know, we would take our street bikes to the track with our local tracks. On Wednesday night testing training. Indiana and looking at like just like crazy. You know, the effect it has when you go to a racetrack, approach the street was huge. You know, no mailboxes, no curves, cross traffic. You know, this place you can come out and get the most out of today's modern muscle cars and motorcycles and feel the experience, and then it develops. You know, we went ahead and launched the business just in 2020 Tampa Bay Racetrack. So it's something that we took to the airport, Tampa, get rental cars, to bring it to Motorsports Park and racing them up and down the tracks all day long. And it was a blast. It was rented by one of the rental car companies that on the way it actually turned into students legit. So that there's it's something that we launched. It's a corporate outing, birthday program. You name it, and now we're doing within the winter series, different World Series of Promo, the racetracks, and put your whole staff in the cars and take them out. And that was awesome. Awesome.
I think that's something that we should do with some of your team members at PRI. Because with one thing that I try to do,
Yes.
shut it down, but it really does change your appreciation for what's happening. Like he's got a couple of really hot up Mustangs that are like fast enough to be a real thrill, but not like fast enough to get your hook necessarily. What are they run? Low 8s?
798.
Yes. Yeah. So they're like fast cars, and we had every one of their drag race team members hop in those things, many of which you've never done a burnout, or staged a car, anything like that. I didn't know anything about it. And they got to experience that. I think it gives them a whole new respect for what's happening. The sensory experience, but also just the nerves and butterflies that come with that type of driving these things. So it's a valuable experience.
And then it's mindful too, you know, bringing the experience. I've been really one of the people that
shows at the very first show. Right. And you stood them up, I don't think it was last year, it was maybe the year before. Dave Schmitz and Jay Reagan, you got Dave of World Life Bearings. 30 years has been on the right shirt. These guys have taken shit. Talking, they're throwing shit. Helping. Now, again, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm going to get president. Fantastic, you know, with the show. And, you know, we'd like to have a good time. And, you know, it's behind us. Guys, it's exciting. Sport, but also, I'll show you how this, right? It's pretty hard. Modified NASCAR next to so it's heavily invested in these boats. If they see the turn on their second is you will go to rare an event and motorsports events and have a good time. To accentuate that good time, so when we move forward, it helps. That's how it didn't check. You know, I said, I didn't check. But you know, we're gonna have a good time. So and you also gotta watch the different racers too. It's not just racing.
Good point. Bad. Bad news. All right, guys. Hey, we got to wrap this thing up. We got 2 minutes. Thank you, Brian. Justin Swan, pick out the rest. Barnett, Mike Carter, JT Hudson. I appreciate it. Shout out to the Racing Trade Show for having us. And I'll see you tonight at the Drag Illustrated After Hours, the biggest party in drag race. It's going down tonight. Join us. Place is totally sold out. It's going to be packed. I think. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
T, I don't know what to do.
And
I don't even know how to end it.
You don't even know what you're doing.
I don't do it on.
Yeah, take that with you. It's wonderful.
No problem.
Victor, and Justin, and all that.
Swanwick film.
Hey, Lyle. Hey, Lyle. Still alive. What? Still alive. Yes. You got anything to say?
Do I have anything to say?
Yeah.
Yes. Grow a beard. Don't eat fajitas.
Oh,